Hello everyone, I'm Kayla and today I have a tag video for you. It is the BookTube Partner Tag and I was contacted by Dani over at PerformingBookFelf. How did you get your name, by the way? I really would like to know. It's awesome! And she sent me 10 questions relating to books plus 2 personal questions that don't relate to books. And vice versa, I sent her 12 questions as well. So she sent me very difficult questions, but after a while I thought of some answers. So let's get started with the first one. Number 1, if you could mix 2 worlds together, what would you choose? For this, you're gonna think this is a cop-out, but for this I chose The Hunger Games and Harry Potter only because just imagine how epic the arena battles would be with magic and creatures in there. And Bellatrix Lestrange just going Crucio, Crucio on everyone's asses. Come on, come on. Let's be honest here. It would be fabulous. And I really would survive like 5 seconds. Yeah. It would kind of be like the third Triwizard Task in that maze with all the obstacles. But huge, bigger, immense. I really want to see it. There should be like a game like that. Number 2, if you went out for the day to do your favorite things, what 3 characters would you bring? For this, I chose Ron Weasley because he's awesome and he's hilarious, and I've always adored Ron. And I also chose Magnus Bane because he is my favorite character in the Mortal Instruments series and also the Infernal Devices trilogy. Will doesn't count as a character because he's my husband. Also, I would bring Tessa Gray because she loves books just like I do, and she's a great heroine, and I just love the Infernal Devices, so I would like to meet Tessa, and I think all 4 of us would have a fabulous time together. The next question is, if you could become president or queen of a fictional world, which would you choose? Westeros from Game of Thrones. I think that I need to be on the Iron Throne. Clearly, people in Westeros don't know how to handle ruling a country. They either go mad or they are incestuous little monsters who need to die. But that's another topic of conversation. But I think that I could be on the Iron Throne as long as I have Tyrion Lannister and Jon Snow at my side. However, if Daenerys ever gets her little butt over to Westeros, I'd be burned to a crisp because her dragons are probably undefeatable. So yeah. But yeah, Westeros. Definitely Westeros. Next question. Would you ever write a book? I absolutely would write a book. That is my dream, actually. And I have 3 story ideas going right now, and I don't know which one to pick, but I talk about that in a different video. I just filmed it, so I just have to edit it and upload it for you guys. I talk about the 3 ideas that I have right now, and then you guys get to pick which one I go with. I just put everything down and go with. So stay tuned, stay tuned. The next question is, Draco Malfoy or Will Herondale? What kind of question is that? Like, oh boy. I'm gonna have to say Will Herondale, only because I love Draco because I love Tom Felton. So I feel like if it's a character thing, Will Herondale, all the way. Like, all the way. He might even beat Peeta Mellark at this point. Maybe not. Okay, oh, that would be a tough battle. Anyway, but Will is just amazing, and I love him so much, and he treats Tessa like a queen, and he loves books, and he's a gentleman, and, well, this could go on forever. Next question, next question. Next question, when did I start liking Tom Felton / Draco? Well, I believe my obsession began after I saw how fabulous Tom Felton is in side interviews and things like that. He's just so adorable and down to earth and hilarious. I saw this video where the actors in Harry Potter tried to talk in American accents, and he is just hilarious, and YouTube it. It's really good. I don't know. I started noticing how I think he's good looking in like the 3rd, 4th movie, and then as the movies went on, I don't know. I just love Draco / Tom Felton. It's such a problem. Big problem. Question number 7. If I could do a video with any booktuber, who would it be and why? This was a really hard question because I subscribe to like 100 people. Ugh. But if I had to choose a person, I'd probably choose Emily over at X Obsessed Reader X. or Richard over at Books, Boys, and Such, because they're both really awesome. And Emily I've been subscribed to for a while now, and she's always been nice to me and helpful in getting me started with my videos. And she's a writer too, so maybe we could do a writing video together or read the same book and do a book talk on it together. And the same goes with Richard. He's also a writer. He actually has published books out. So I would love to do something like that with them. I think it'd be awesome. And I actually found Richard through Emily, so they're both winners. Go subscribe if you haven't, but I'm sure you already are because they're just amazing. And thank you so much, you two, for everything that you have done for me so far. I really appreciate it. The next question: what has been the saddest death you've read? The first thing that came to my mind was Sirius Black, but then I forgot about all the destruction of my feels that George R.R. Martin has done to me. I have experienced all ends of the emotional spectrum when it comes to A Song of Ice and Fire. Catastrophe happens and favorite characters die and no one is saved. That's all I can say because I don't want to give spoilers in this in case you haven't read it, but I just cannot believe the deaths in this series. Seriously, the death toll is probably in the hundreds. Maybe even thousands. No, okay, not really. But main characters dropping like flies. Not cool. Just not cool. The 9th question is: name a book that booktubers talk about that you don't want to pick up no matter what. And I couldn't really think of one, except lately everybody's been talking about Angel Fall, and I just don't really have a desire to read that book. And I don't know why, because I give everything a chance. I just didn't even pick it up in my birthday book haul. I just don't really have a desire to read it. But let me know if you guys think I should, because I'll probably check it out eventually. Number 10, what character that everyone loves who is also a good girl or guy would you kill off? This is such a hard question because I'm not really a hater, except when it comes to Sansa Stark from A Song of Ice and Fire, because she's just annoying. I would kill her. She would have been my first Stark to go. I just don't understand. But I would also kill Gale from The Hunger Games because he just turned into this whiny... Ugh. I just didn't like Gale ever. Maybe it's because I love Peeta, but even so, I just don't like Gale. I don't know why. Anybody else agree? Oh, maybe even Alex from the Delirium trilogy because I love Julian and Lena together. Does anyone else agree? I know I'm the minority here, but I adore Julian. I wouldn't have minded if Alex would have died at the end of Requiem. It might have saved the book for me because it wasn't that good of a conclusion. Alright guys, that's it for the book related questions. Now for the 2 personal ones. Number 1. What are your other hobbies besides reading? I'm a bowler. I've been bowling since I was about 3 years old. My parents bowl. So yeah, it's a whole world, guys. Like, there's so many people that bowl, like you would not believe. And I have gotten a 300 before, and hopefully I get another one soon. And a 300 is a perfect game of 12 strikes in a row if you guys aren't sure what the bowling lingo is, but bowling's a part of my life. What can I say? And I also love to write. I love to draw. Maybe someday I'll show you guys my drawings. I love to sleep. I really do. It's bad. I love to watch movies. I'm addicted to TV shows. I'm an indoor girl if you can't tell. Definitely an indoor girl. And I love to get together with my family. I love to play games with them. I love playing games with my friends. It's a good time. So that's all my hobbies are, really. And the last question she asked me was if I could live anywhere in the world, where would I live and why? And I've never been here, but I'd probably live in France, maybe for a year, just because I've studied French for like 5 years now, and I would love to visit there. I would love to go all over the country. I would love to just get a nice little villa and write, and it would be magical. Anywhere in Europe, maybe someday. Alright guys, that is it for her questions. Thank you, Dani. They were awesome. I can't wait to see your video, and I'll link her video below that answers my questions. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. And if you want to do this tag with me, I would love to do this tag with you. So let me know in the comments, or message me, or tweet me. Follow me on Twitter if you're not already. So thank you so much. I'll catch more of you guys next time. Bye! Well, Jon Snow wouldn't be on my side. He'd be, well, we won't get into that. But I'm not including that. She, oh boy.